Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Baby, don't lie. You don't fuck with it. Fuck with me. 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 Baby, don't lie. You don't fuck with it. We don't fuck with it. Fuck with me. I said fuck with me. Fuck with me. Look, Richard, how you doing? How you doing? Never better. That pussy clear. Yeah, your kettle. Look, I ain't with travelers. We don't ever settle. But my bitch is the shit. Wait, look. Let me get my shit together.
Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another edition of the Everybody Hates Sleep Show. I am your host, Maxwell, aka Sleep, aka Pound City, aka City Limits, aka Big, aka Horse Nation. This is a very, very special edition. We have two generations of Maxwells on this show. I would like to introduce.
Two generations of Maxwell, okay.
Yeah, she's not a Maxwell, so. I would like to introduce my eldest child, RNG Cell.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? One and only RNG Cell, top shot of Don Dada, you feel me?
And y'all already know I got No Hard London, my co-host.
What's up, y'all? Who these extra people?
How y'all doing today? Y'all all right? This month?
Evening, right?
It's been a long day for me.
Got the sun we done.
What you been doing all day, Marcell?
What I've been doing all day?
Yeah.
Being
oh shit.
Babysitter, personal bus driver, you know, daily duties. You know what I do.
It's greatly appreciated.
You know.
It's greatly appreciated.
I do my thing.
You guys got any good news you want to tell the listeners? Ain't nothing good happening in y'all lives, other than waking up.
No, I gotta work tomorrow. I mean, that's probably an exciting thing right now.
I'm off.
Hey.
I did get a second job. Shout out to that. You guys are looking at the new assistant head coach for the women's basketball team at Henry Ford Community College. Yeah, that air horn it's a very loud air horn.
That is very loud. I hope nobody ears can burst by now, by you just tapping it. My ears hurt a little bit, that's all right.
Well, since we started with women, the first topic of the day is pretty women problems. I feel personally that pretty women go through way more shit than maybe their cosmetically challenged counterparts. And I wanted to ask y'all, what are some things that you think a pretty woman goes through that a regular woman might not?
I feel like she probably go through a lot of tension. Like
Tension with who?
Any and everybody. Like she get a lot of tension from males, a lot of tension from females, everybody.
Do you think that a pretty woman has has to put up with more? You think?
I don't think they would have to put up with more.
You don't think that by put up with more, I mean by them being attractive, they'll have more people talking to them. They'll have more people trying to get their time.
Yeah, just because they're pretty. Yeah.
And then once somebody gets their time, you know, they tend to. I personally think pretty women go through way more bullshit than ugly women. Me personally, because I seen this meme, right, and I know Hard London is probably going to scoff at this, but it was a meme, and she was like, I went from I was first his husband, then he left me for another woman. Now I'm his side piece, but our relationship is stronger than ever. Now I don't know. I thought that was some like crazy shit. Like how you go from being a wife and then being this man's side chick and you cool with that. Ain't that a demotion?
That's very, very much emotional.
That's like being the CEO of a company, and then now
You the janitor.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta play cleanup, and you cool with playing cleanup. Like I don't know if I can go from being in the penthouse to now I gotta work with the niggas in the basement. I don't know. How y'all feel about that?
I feel like at the end of the day, they I mean, it's somebody for everybody, but
I believe it's somebody for everybody, but why does
I feel okay, say if you don't feel like, say you're a pretty person and you don't feel like it on this day, it's like, well, you still pretty, you know. And it's like, okay, I don't feel pretty. You ain't got to tell me that shit. Just tell me that shit when I'm, looking cute and shit. Don't tell me.
a lot of pretty women can't take compliments either. A lot of pretty women think men are saying that they pretty just to like, a means to an end. And they hear it so much.
I feel like if I compliment a pretty girl, she gon', blush.
She gonna blush?
She gon' blush.
That's what you think?
I think she gonna blush.
Oh.
I did it. I had happened before. I knew the girl. She was way out of my league. She was fine. I mean,
what do you consider out of your league?
Somebody I know. I ain't got no business with or no chance with.
I don't feel like that.
I mean, I know who I can talk to when I should talk to.
Wow, really?
Yes.
So you think it's like a echelon or bracket of people that you can talk to, and this person in particular was in a higher bracket?
Probably in that higher tier that where I stop at
like a warehouse.
What you mean?
It's like you go through the clothes and you be like, hold on, wait, that's a little bit too out of my price range, so I'm gonna go back this way, and I'm gonna just stick in between what I can handle instead of trying to keep up with the motherfucking Joneses and get my feelings hurt.
Wow, that's very interesting that you said that, RNG, because I don't particularly feel that way. Like when and this may be my arrogance speaking.
I mean, because I done had people tell me that I look mean, but you never even had a conversation with me. You just looking at me and just saying, "Oh, she look mean." Okay, well, so people just, I don't know, scary. Because I feel like it ain't nothing to say hi. Not the motherfucker don't say hi back. Then you just say ass out.
A lot of men be using that "you look mean" shit as like an icebreaker.
You know what I'm saying? That's sauce actually. That's how dudes make they move by saying that.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by icebreaker.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I mean by icebreaker. They're using that as a means to start the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it worked though. He working sometimes.
But what you just said was very interesting. You said that. So what happened when you told the out of your league chick that she was pretty? She blushed.
Yeah, she smiled. She smiled and said thank you. You know, I went about my business. She smiled and said thank you. That's when she went about her bed. What about mine?
That's what. You ain't try to get her number. You ain't try to.
No, I ain't trying to talk to her because I knew she was out of my league, bro. Right.
So you can just look at somebody and see if they out your league.
It just. I mean.
No, motherfuckers, see, I be trying to figure out them ugly motherfuckers that come up to you with confidence that no, like why is you even over here near me?
Hey,
She
man.
looked at me and known
Ugly
that
motherfuckers with confidence they're a different animal. They're a different breed.
That's I'm good.
Ugly motherfuckers with confidence is crazy. Cause they're like they'll say some shit to you and like she said, you be looking at them like first you confused because you looking around like you talking to me.
exactly.
But then it'd be funny because when you reject them, they be like, "You ugly anyway."
Nah.
That'd be funny because that was funny.
Chicks be saying you ugly anyway. That's fucking crazy.
And I laugh at them. I'm about to say, you just try to talk to me though? Oh, alright. Cool.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Now we're very much be ugly. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me hit that.
I don't know, that shit is crazy how people just be having all the confidence in the world.
All the confidence in the world.
Like go ugly, go sit down.
Like the other day, I'm getting out the car, going into the apartment or whatever, and this dark skinned chick, now she was thick than a motherfucker, don't get me wrong. She was cosmetically challenged. And I was with my lady friend or whatnot, and like she walked by and then she kind of like stopped. And then she looked at me and then she got to shaking her head like she didn't know which way to go. But I seen her with somebody, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking she's stopping, waiting for us to go through, let my man in, and then going about her business. But when we was going to the elevator, this heifer was like, she turned into my shadow. Like she was on my, if I would have made an abrupt stop, she would have ran right into me. Yeah. What's that shit my man the State Farm nigga say? There's a sitting squat.
What that girl say next Friday? She was like, "Dang, can I shop a little bit?"
Nope, she wouldn't let a nigga shop at all. I don't know. I guess she sees something she liked. But my whole thing was I'm with somebody though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying like I don't care. I mean, if she, I'm gonna be like, bro, what you want? Like, you feel me? What you want?
Like I really wanted to like stop and let, you know what I'm saying, like let her go around and then we keep going because that's how close she was. Like we was walking too slow.
I would have did that too because you know I can feel somebody right behind me. So
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker all on your shoulder and shit.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know my shoulder was kind of fucked up, so my shit was extra tingling. Like damn, bitch, you all on this dead motherfucker. Back up.
Ain't nothing wrong with your shoulder, dog. Your shoulder is all right.
Now it is, but I tried to catch a pass today, and I felt that motherfucker jerk, so I just started rolling that motherfucker. I felt that motherfucker jerk. When no more chest passes for me.
You trying to throw bullets at?
I was catching the pass.
I'm saying though, that's how you dislocate or whatever you did to it.
Oh, I was playing. I was really what happened is I'm playing dodgeball with the kid. Well, okay. See, this what happened. So I'm doing football this month, right? Mm-hmm. So the kid's like, let's play dodgeball. I'm like, look, y'all too soft to play dodgeball. Soon as somebody get hit in the face, You hit me in the face with the ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's how they sound.
That's how you gonna sound when they get hit in the face. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all what y'all ask for, 'cause that's what I do. I give the people what they want. Bring out the dodgeballs. These motherfuckers lackluster effort. Don't nobody want to grab the ball. Niggas just standing in one spot. They throw one team throw the ball, the other team just let the ball sit on their side and they just stand there. So
I used to be hyped for gym.
So what I tried to do is I was about to get in there, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I was about to gun somebody. And when I tried to gun him, my arm said, "Kink." My whole arm turned into a kickstand. My shit turned into a kickstand, and I'm walking around that bitch trying to pop my shit back in place. And then when it finally went back, I'm trying to get my range of motion together, and I reached for the sky, and it popped up under my arm. So I'm like, oh shit, shit ain't never popped out this good. This is some different shit right here. I might have really fucked my shit up, but you know my shit had popped out before, and it'll pop back in, and I'll be down for maybe 2-3 days. By the third day, I'm straight. This shit right here, man. This was a different type of pain. You know how the doctor be like, "What's your pain from 0 to 10?" That shit was a straight 8 for 2 days. A straight 8. And wouldn't subside or nothing. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor say, I said, "Yeah, I got a security gig tonight." He said, "Okay, you can go. But, you know, what if you get into a scuffle? What if you got to stop somebody? You know what I'm saying? You use that right arm to grab them and stop them, and your shit snatch out. What you gonna do? You just, you know."
Oh, they fighting tonight.
He's like, "Your best bet is to take this weekend off and go get your MRI on Wednesday, or go to the doctor on Wednesday and see if you need surgery, because you might need surgery."
If he popped that thing out, you might have just a loose arm or dead arm.
That's what he said. It was something start with a P. And he said when your bone, your shit is slapped, it'll snatch out and then it'll go back in. And a full dislocation it'll go in, but it ain't just gonna, you know, suck itself back in, or I can move because I move a certain way and that bitch will go back in place. They like, nah, somebody gonna have to motherfucking like throw your shit back into the socket. So I ain't have none of that. I ain't have any breaks. I don't have any dislocations, but I might have some torn ligaments and some torn cartilage. So. What?
Somebody pull your arm out, you just come dead.
That's why I ain't taking that chance. That's why I was supposed to work tonight. Shit, I was supposed to be at work right now, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't risk it. That's embarrassing as fuck. How you security in your arm popping out the socket? You trying to stop niggas from going upstairs and your shit?
Not missing no money. Them niggas gonna fight today. I came. I saw it. I could tell you what the fuck happened over there.
I ain't gonna even be able to tell you. I'll be too busy trying to get the bitch back. Now once I get back in the socket, I'll tell you.
Oh no. My shit not coming out the socket because I'm be standing there letting them motherfuckers do whatever the fuck they gotta do.
Oh, you on the radio? Hey, they up here squabbing.
Yeah.
They squabbing.
There's too many of them, and if they hit me, it's on.
They squabbing. Y'all better get up here.
I might want to come get y'all peoples, but they acting.
They squabbing. And the party that I was securing, they rent out the whole Masonic temple. Now the Masonic temple got 8 floors, right? Mm-hmm. Each floor costs $100. A lot of these motherfuckers is paying for all floors. So they paying like I think it's like $825 for the whole to have access to the whole joint.
To the whole Masonic Temple.
To the whole Masonic Temple, $825. I don't know how many $825s there was, but I was on the 7th floor, and that bitch was packed, and it was at least 2,500 people in there. So just imagine how much fucking money they cleared. I was being modest when I said 50,000. My man looked at me like I was a fucking retard. I said 50,000. That nigga said 50. Shit. Let's a floor. I'm like, so you saying 50 a flow? You like, well, yeah, let's just keep it 50 a flow. That's ridiculous. I'm talking that's fucking money, hand over fucking fist. Then that motherfucker, that shit like Sodom and Gomorrah meets Panic at the Disco meets Cots Play.
Who the fuck is they?
Y'all know who Sodom and Gomorrah is?
I know who Panic at the Disco is.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah is the town. It's a town in the Bible where they was doing a bunch of all the gay shit. They was sodomizing motherfuckers. They was praising different gods and shit. So when I forget who God talked to get the people from Sodom and Gomorrah, one heifer, he told them, tell your folk that, you know what I'm saying, I'm bringing hell and brimstone to this motherfucker, right? And if any of you motherfuckers look back, you niggas gonna turn into salt. So the nigga that he told to leave, his wife looked back, and guess what she did? That bitch turned, and she turned straight into shit that you break ice with. Bitch turned into street salt.
Street salt.
Hey man, I probably tell the best biblical stories, dude.
Nobody want to hear that.
I mean, no, seriously, like I probably tell the best biblical stories, man. My story of Moses, that shit lit.
This is not your time at the Apollo fight.
I fuck. There's a couple niggas in the Bible I fuck with.
Can you not use profanity when you talking about the Bible?
Niggas, a profane word? I thought that was a term of endearment. But Job and Moses, I F's with Moses. I like Moses because, you know, he wasn't really well versed, and Moses is a killer. Moses murked the nigga. Went to jail, did a bid, came out that motherfucker. God was like, hey, yo, you ready?
Story time, sir.
My story ain't gonna put you to sleep. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. All right, well, let's get back on task.
Right,
let's get back to the topic.
About to have church.
Let's get back to the topic. What makes you pretty? What makes a woman pretty?
That's what I want to know, because the ugliest motherfuckers say they pretty, so hey.
What makes a pretty person?
I don't know. That's the
Face? Facial features? Okay.
And if it's natural, ooh, it's better.
So are you
I'm a natural person. Makeup, alright, you know, I like it, it's okay. I like natural look, you feel me?
What about are you a fan of lashes?
Not really.
Nah, because I particularly hate them shits.
Not really.
I ain't got time for none of this shit.
I tell them look like feathers on their eyes.
I hate the lashes that look like tracks. They got like some type of strips or some shit that they be putting on their eyes. That's what they call strips. The motherfuckers look like tracks, and then they put the that what the fuck is that glue called?
30 seconds.
I don't know. Weave glue?
It's the hair glue.
Yeah, hair glue, yeah. They put the hair glue on that shit and then lay it on their fucking eyes. That shit is crazy to me. You putting glue on your face? By your eyes of all fucking places? You ain't worried about going blind?
I think it's done by the right person.
Like, what if you, like, fucking, well, I guess it's when you heavy handed, you gotta let somebody else do that shit. You put an extra glob on that motherfucker. You lay that shit down and it get in your eye. Oh my god! I can imagine. I can fucking imagine, bro. Y'all think being pretty is overrated? You don't think there's any value in being pretty?
No, see, it's the difference in between when you think you're pretty and then when you think you're pretty to get shit. That's two different types of pretty.
That is a very interesting topic. I want to expound on that. Being pretty and being pretty to get something.
Cause some hoes feel like since they pretty, they supposed to get certain shit. Not just feel like you not bringing shit to the table. What makes you think you sitting at the table?
Right, because obviously
That's the girl I told you she's pretty.
she's not above your pay grade.
For sure is.
No.
Like the warehouse.
Nope. She is not above your pay grade, sir.
She is not.
You make enough money to get that.
I'm making up.
Yes, you do. You make enough money to get that. She is not above your pay grade, sir. You're selling yourself short thinking that.
Oh, you said my who?
Pay grade.
Pay grade.
Yeah. I'm using a metaphor.
Oh, alright.
I'm being metaphorical.
I understand.
Because you think she's some type of upper echelon chick, and I'm letting you know. No. Y'all on the same echelon. Y'all on the same echelon. So don't think you're not. This is fine, my G. You should have shot your shot, man. Pull up from 40 on shorty.
No.
Fuck it. Hey, man. You miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot.
Who?
Whoever.
You see, you missed 100%.
You miss 100% of the shots you do not shoot. Every shot you don't shoot is a missed shot.
Because you ain't shot shit.
My sentiments.
No shit, Sherlock.
Exactly. That's why you gotta shoot that motherfucker. Because when you shoot that bitch, you got a 50% chance of making that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I understand you, G.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So shit. Shoot them bitches.
Beautiful life. Beautiful life. Beautiful life. Beautiful life. Beautiful life.
So, this week talking about being pretty is overrated. Oh no. She said being pretty to get something. Now on my timeline, obviously the men have been going through this thing where these chicks will show up at their tables and they got their bottles and shit out. And then they'll come over there either with their cup or their mouths, and they like, give me a shot. And this one dude pulled his bottle out like he was about to pour it in her mouth and was like, nah, you ain't put in on this. Back your ass up. And she like, oh, you gonna do me like that? Oh, that's bold. That's bold. Let's get your begging ass on. That's one thing I can't stand. I can't stand a pretty motherfucker that be begging. Who does go to? I can't stand that pretty begging shit. Like, don't fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? If my man ain't gonna look out, he ain't gonna look out. There's a bunch of niggas in this motherfucker. Go find you another. Go beg elsewhere. You might fucking come up with something. Back to being overrated. Pretty is definitely overrated on Basketball Wives. This is No Hard London's segment. We're gonna transition into I haven't seen the second reunion show, but I did see OG. She said that they were mad at her because God made her in a perfect way. And because she doesn't have to go get veneers, a new butt, titties, you know what I'm saying? Everything on her is natural and was given by God. So they're mad at her, They're mad at her because she's straight, you know what I'm saying? She's straight from the soil. And them motherfuckers is man-made. But if you've ever seen OG's face,
First of all, that's what. Listen.
if you've ever seen her face,
He made her body right, but he forgot about her face.
man, I'm trying to tell you.
She do got a strong.
When
She has a face only a mother can do it.
when God dropped her down, y'all ever seen Kalinko? Y'all remember the game Kalinko
He ain't
on Price is Right?
He ain't dropped her down. He threw her down.
No, he dropped her. And she hit the ground.
She hit her face hard.
However that face came back, that's when it's like, all right, put it on.
Print it out.
Print it out.
Copy it.
That was one of the times that God little helpers didn't show him before they sent it off.
Right. They winged it.
Like, we gotta put some ugly motherfuckers out here in this world. Everybody can't be pretty.
They winged it.
Somebody gotta be ugly.
And then when God seen the finished product, he was like, God damn it, these fucking helpers, man. I'm about to fire one of these motherfuckers, send them to hell, back to earth. One shit. This shit fucking ridiculous. I done already told these people I don't make no mistakes, and y'all gonna send that down there.
Looking like that.
You motherfucker.
You don't understand, like, my thing is last season OG was trying to fit in with Evelyn so bad, but it's like you had these messages of her ex-husband. Like, I'm not about to be friends with nobody that I know that ex-husband was texting me. The first thing I would have told her that my first season on her. Like,
and that would have and if she would have did that, that would have changed her whole outlook with the whole fucking group and on the show. That would have gave her some type of friendship cred if she would have did that. But first off, what type of motherfucker is holding on to text messages from 2011? Did you just signal?
No.
Oh. That was a
I mean,
you got text messages
I
on
don't
your
have
phone
text
from
messages
2011?
from them, but I do have pictures.
exactly. That's probably picture screenshots. You said
Pictures. No. This heifer went in her phone and got to scrolling.
She got an Apple, phone, so it's gonna save. Her message gonna say she don't probably have her message.
Well,
No, I ain't got no phone from that time.
Nah. You got messages in your phone 2011?
2011, I didn't have a phone. I was like, what? 12, 10? 2011?
He was
I was
10.
10.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot. He was a young nigga.
Yeah, so they ain't have a phone.
You don't got messages in your phone from 2011. You got the same number, different phone.
No, I don't have the same number.
She for sure does not have the same.
I done had about 4 or 5 numbers since 2010.
Well, I have
But
to.
she been with Apple since what, 2010?
And that's why I can't keep messages like that, because I do change my number damn near every 2
But
years.
my thing is, what you keeping that shit for? For what? That's what makes me feel like that she got on this show.
This shit was clout. It was clout. It was definitely on some clout shit.
Because you could have brought this up 2 seasons ago. You been on this shit for this.
You should have brought that shit up 2 seasons ago. That's what you supposed to do. If you trying to be in this little group with these fucking women and they fucking suspected wives, and you know this man, come on. She knew what she was trying to do. She was trying to hit Evelyn with a burn.
Then she doing all that, like, she just the shit. Like, you gotta watch it and see her demeanor and her attitude. You'll be like, what? Then her nigga sitting there basically with the same confidence.
He should have never engaged those women. I think that was the weakest shit that he could have ever fucking did. I would have been in that bitch like, look, I don't argue with women. This is a spat between y'all. Nobody has came to fisticuffs or hands, so there's no reason for me to even be here. I'm sitting here.
Then hold on, wait. She said so. Evelyn has said that like, Kwame, do you know that she was texting him? And he like, yeah, I know. And then she like, no, I'm talking about recently texting him. She like, yeah. OG like, yeah, I was laying in the bed right next to him. Is that ugly talking?
Oh, wow.
Like, this bitch got too much confidence, but I guess, I don't know.
That's disrespect. She said that with that nigga sitting right there next to her. So you gonna tell the whole fucking world that you was sitting next to me, texting a nigga, laying next to me, texting a nigga, with the face that God threw on the ground?
I would have been like, what? I swear to God, I would have said, y'all nigga show. Like in the crowd,
Get off this show.
Come on here, man. I said my chicken.
That's disrespectful, dog. You know what I'm saying? Even it, nah, man. And there's no way I can even try to put that in a different context to try to make it seem like that's not fucking. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Oh, I was laying right next to him and text another nigga. Man, I might have, hey, Sal, I'm with you. I might have took my shit off. Might not have threw it in the crowd, but I'd have definitely
they wasn't even out
unhooked
there
myself.
with everybody.
She'd have been on that secluded. She'd have been on that secluded room, that secluded stage by her fucking self.
Then she wanted to try to make it seem like Shani don't want to acknowledge that Malaysia threw a table, Jackie be fighting, and Evelyn be chasing people and throwing drinks. But when she say something, it's a problem.
Come on, man. You can't.
She says because she's darker than them. Like, what
No.
color is Malaysia? What color is Kirsten?
It has nothing to do.
Or Kirsten,
You
whatever
cannot tell people, I will kill you with my bare hands.
That bitch would have said that to me.
I will break your nose.
I was always told, if somebody threaten you, they mean it. I don't give a fuck if they 6 years old. They mean it. And I will fuck your little 6-year-old up. They motherfucker come to me with a pencil like I'll stab you. Little bitch, who's gonna stab her? Okay.
You gonna do what?
Let's see who stabs
You gonna do who?
And I'm gonna go tell your mama, well, he came in here.
Well, then he came in talking about he about to stab somebody, so I chopped his little ass in the throat. I ain't mean to rupture his trachea, but shit.
But I'm like, I don't understand why she trying to make it seem like that with Shani when it's not that. Like, okay, this lady is her friend. They've been friends for over 15 years.
Man, no.
I don't believe that Shani don't tell them, like, when they really wrong. Might not get caught on camera. But
Yeah.
I feel like she do tell them, like, look, this shit was.
You can't compare.
But then, like she said, these people got riled up to want to be aggressive, not just off rip aggressive. And that's how I felt because she told Krista she would break her jaw, and I said, "Whoa!"
And said it in a polite manner. She said this shit in like regular conversation because normally I would break your jaw, but I'm not gonna do that. You can't tell people that. You can't tell people you're gonna break their fucking jaw and then get upset when they say they don't want to be around you. What fucking sense does that make?
Of your fucking face.
That's one thing to be fucking scared of. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, man. When I first seen this heifer on the show, I'm like, why they keep going? Why they keep showing this bitch? She ugly than a motherfucker. What is this about? And that bitch been around down there 3 years. But them heifers is baffled by that. I said that shit last episode. Those basketball wife chicks are befuddled by the confidence of this ugly woman. Ugly people with confidence is not. I take that back. Because ugly motherfuckers have confidence, but they have humble confidence. You know what I'm saying? This bitch OG, she got boisterous, like damn near, you know what I'm saying, damn near light skin confidence. Like, this bitch. No, this bitch, dog. That shit crazy. And then she tried to hit talking about Evelyn's not black. She called me a monkey. She called old girl.
Now my thing is this, once again, social media. If somebody posts something and don't tag you or put your name in it, they can't be talking about you. Like, I'm not about to, if you're not approaching me with the situation, then I'm not going to assume, oh, this monkey on here is me. So the shoe fit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you look like, so you took offense to it because she could have been talking about something else.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, girl, you just want your little 5 minutes of
But you know, motherfuckers live for the subtweet, though. You know what I'm saying? Niggas live for the subtweet.
Like China said, she called Evelyn when she seen it and heard about it. She asked her, was it about the girl? She told her no, she believed it. So what she supposed to do? Keep questioning her about the same shit? Like, no.
Exactly.
Nobody be talking about this shit.
Exactly. If I ask you something and you tell me no, it's it. There ain't nothing else to fucking talk about.
Because the truth gonna come to light anyway, so hey.
Exactly.
I'm letting this shit go. Ain't no point of pondering on talking about spilled milk. Like, that shit spilled.
Like, I don't understand.
Try that shit up.
She want to be accepted by Shawnee so bad, but what she failed to realize is like,
she's taking the wrong approach.
You know what I'm saying? She's taking the wrong approach because Shawnee has a real like a real. I don't want to say I don't give a fuck, but like, you know, y'all do y'all thing. As long as it don't affect the show, as long as it don't affect me, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You can get wild, you can get boisterous, you can get crazy. But you can't tell people, I'm going to break your jaw.
Or I can kill you.
I can kill you with my bare hands. I'm a trained street fighter. How do you train, like...
First of all, how are you a trained...
How are you a trained street fighter? What fucking circuit are you going through to be a trained street fighter? Like, all of my trainers that's listening to the show right now, I want y'all motherfuckers to chime in and let us know certain exercises that we can do to be trained fucking fighters. Street fighters. Trained fucking street fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? We breaking bottles and juggling them bitches or some shit? You know what I'm saying? You know how they got the big ass board with the axe? Mm-hmm. We just throwing broken bottles at that shit. Is that what we doing? You know what I'm saying? punching the brick wall with our bare knuckles or some shit. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck type of exercises are you doing to be a trained street fighter? Like, shut the fuck up.
Making bricks bleed.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Working on the stance.
What stance? What's the street fighting stance? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just walking around. Every 3 steps, pull your shorts up. Every 3 steps, pull your shorts up.
People that play victim, like, girl, you did all this nice a colorism thing. Like,
Yeah.
Girl, you the one that told her she wasn't black. I feel like you the one that was being racist telling her that she want to be black.
Man, I wonder. That's a crazy ass angle to take. And a white person told her to do that too. I guarantee you.
What you call it? Just like she was dick
I
sucking.
guarantee you a white person said,
That bitch
hey.
named Cece. She was all behind her and everything she was saying. And I felt like, bitch, you don't even have a backbone. You only got a backbone because you know OG. If one of these hoes would have got up to slap the shit out of you, OG
Yep, she got that fucking pit bull. She got that goddamn pit bull. That goddamn pit bull ain't going nowhere. That's about the only thing she trained in. She ain't no fucking puppy. That bitch, she a fucking dog. A rock roller.
Like, no, she ain't even a Rottweiler. What's them ugly dogs? Them little pugs. The little
She like a fucking bull master breeded with a pug. A master pug.
Just ugly. Like, but I don't know. But everybody like cute in their own way. Cause like some people will say like, oh, you ugly. Like, bitch, I know I ain't ugly. So it's not gonna affect me. So I don't care what you say.
And
that shit wouldn't have bothered me, her saying, oh, well, Ocho Cinco liked it. No, bitch, maybe he wanted an ugly bitch so he could say, oh, I done had all type of bitches. You never know his motive, so don't sit here and bring up this man on this show.
The nigga might have a facial fetish. And he might
not be looking at your motherfucking face and just looking at neck
down. He might be on some neck down shit.
He just probably was drunk one day and said, hey.
On some neck down shit. Cause on some of them text messages, they were corresponding in 2011, right? After 2011, he responded 5 times from 2015 to now. A nigga responded 5 times to you in 6 years. I don't give a fuck what he was doing in 2011. This nigga ain't spoke to you in 6 years. What the fuck are you talking about?
One time,
you supposed to think that one through. Right? I don't give a fuck what that man was doing in 2011.
First of all, like we said, why the fuck she still had a motherfucking... Why the fuck would she still have a message? But it's like, it is what it is. You got the messages. What point did you prove? Nothing.
Nothing. Prove that you thirsty. You proved your thirst even more. She fucking thirsty as fuck. And she want to take down Evelyn because, I hate to say it, because she's a fucking... lighter hue.
She was telling Evelyn, like, because Evelyn was telling her, like, I make more money than you or something. She said like that, and she like, yeah, on your back. Like, why do you care what this woman do? She got a check coming in. Don't matter how she getting that bitch. She grown as fuck. She accomplished raising a grown daughter. Now she got a son. She doing her thing. Like, if that's what the fuck she want to do, then let her do it. Evidently, you need some pointers, bitch.
She needs some pointers. Hey, I love Evelyn. And I'll be the first, because she's a Sagittarius. I don't know when her birthday is, but I know she is Sagittarius.
I like Evelyn, that's my dog. I liked her from the first season, like when this shit first came on. But the way they try to portray her is just like, this shit's just crazy. Like,
I fucks with Evelyn, but the way she was beating on that monkey, man.
I probably would have cussed her ass out about that if I was trying to, like, bitch, we on TV.
She got to be brought up on charges. That's got to be assault. I don't give a fuck if it is your monkey. That's gotta be fucking assault, yo. She's fine on that motherfucker. Small break, folks. As we take this break, I want you people to check out my homeboy Rashad Phillips sports talk show on YouTube, Sports Talk 2319. Yeah, man, check my man out. He be predicting shit that actually happened. He told niggas that Anthony Davis was going to the the Lakers in January of like 2 years ago. He told niggas that Bron was going to fucking to the lake show. So check. Let's get rid of that. I'm gonna check my man out. That's Sports Talk 2319 on YouTube. Have you seen the video of the pastor?
What pastor?
I've heard about it, but I have not seen it myself.
I can't go to it because I'm recording. But it's a pastor, and it's a video of him eating some box.
Oh wow, he giving and receiving.
Yeah. And then have you seen the video of the barbershop?
What the fuck happened at the barbershop?
This nigga was lining another nigga up naked. And the nigga that was getting lined up, allegedly.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Me about that.
Allegedly, the nigga, because I haven't seen it. I don't know. But allegedly, the nigga that was getting lined up was jacking himself off. And then I guess allegedly, because I have not seen it.
They had an orgy in the barbershop, man.
Oh my god.
That's what they said. And my girl was talking about, that's what y'all dudes do. Y'all have orgies in the barbershop. Dog cursed her out.
Shout out dog. Whomever dog is. Shout out my man. See, and it's small little shit like that lets me know it is still fucking hope for this youth, man. You can't give up on the youth, man. It's still hope for them. Shout out dog. Hell yeah, cuss her the fuck, bitch.
That's what he said.
Who the fuck? What the fuck, bitch?
He said, why would I go in that barbershop?
You think I'm about to go into a place where this nigga ass naked with a fitted on, allegedly, because I haven't seen the shit. And you think I'm about to go step live in this bitch bitch? Shout out dog. For real. I can't believe that heifer. That's what y'all. So that's what y'all do. She thought that shit was funny too. That nigga went left on her ass. And that's what you supposed to do. God damn it. Awkward silence.
Y'all talking about some other shit.
But speaking of some other shit, RNG sale.
Yeah.
And now RNG sale also happens to be my eldest child.
How many times you gonna say that?
Very proud of him. Very proud of my eldest boy. And he has been picking me up from work every day since I've had this job. And every day that he picks me up, so what?
Nothing, keep going. You telling the story.
Every day he picks me up. He has his music playing. And I'm gonna tell you, folks, that I'm trying to describe the shit other than just young music, but that hit me with the fire, put him on it now, pow pow pow. That shit,
sure, it's not my style music.
Yes, the fuck it is.
No, it's not.
All them niggas rap like that.
No, they don't.
All them niggas rap like that.
I listen to that.
My son listens to probably 10 to 12 different individuals, right? But all 10 to 12 of these motherfuckers sound alike. How do you pick 10 different people that sound alike? The shit that I say is fucked up with hip hop is my son's genre of music.
Well, you just gotta listen to what they say. Like,
It's hard for me to listen
I can understand
when they all sound the same. They just sound like one motherfucker on a different beat with a different voice.
I understand Young Thug. Yeah, I don't understand some half stuff he be saying.
No.
But it just be how the way he presents the
Young
song.
Thug, your man YNB, Young Boy,
YB, man, that's
the nigga Gunna,
cold.
his motherfucker, what that nigga Juice WRLD decent. I'll give him that. He played a song from what's the nigga X? I always fuck his name up.
XXX Tentacion.
Yeah, called Riot.
Riot. Yeah.
That shit was cold, and I was shocked because the shit was actually a decent beat, and this nigga was actually rapping. And then he put some verbs in there. He threw some commas in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no run-on rap shit. And that was the first cold shit he played since August.
He got another song with Joey. He
Play
got two of them.
it. Play it.
Actually, that he went off on.
Play it.
Him.
It's my cute little leave. You see what I'm saying? This is what his music does to people. Make them pack their shit and go.
Y'all can leave that.
It's time to go. Better get up out my face. Better get up out my face. It's time to go.
It's right here.
These niggas is really wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't playing with y'all niggas, man. You heard? That shit. I catch all diseases in the world so the world won't have no more diseases. You feel me? Yeah, he's so I'm asking, when as they come, they feel it get on. You think you got a little one, so now you can't get stuck. I keep a razor blade tough on me under my tongue. Don't let me have to tell these niggas about the city I'm from. Brooklyn, be the home. Calmly, never this for my niggas trapped in cells like salmonella. Look, I could do this shit with no effort, no pressure, no gimmick shit, no radio practice, just textbook rhymes. Extra punchlines, white hooks that.
Alright. You know what I mean? Now this motherfucker want to pull some actual dope shit out.
I mean, I listen to
Dude, that's not what you listen to all the time.
No, because that's something I listen to when I feel like I'm on some real jump, real high jump. That's a real hot jump right there.
Well, you need to be on some hot joints all the
I
time.
need to be on. I listen to junk that make me want to move or dance or make me chill. I got music for my moods.
So why are you in that mood when you pick me up?
What? That hype mood? You don't be
That's hype?
What I be doing? What I be doing?
You don't play that shit.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. When you pick me up, that's the shit you need to be playing. I need to hear some horns. I'm tired of these goddamn 808s and these fucking.
Ain't no way it's called.
These fucking hard ass beats, man.
That junk is cold.
I can't get to the beats because these niggas don't be talking about shit, and this shit irritates my soul.
I don't know why.
I think it irritates me more that you fucking think these niggas sweet.
Lil Uzi and his beats.
Lil Uzi.
Are outrageous, bro. His beats are outrageous.
Don't that nigga wear a purse?
I don't care about what his appeal is or how he do or how he dress or what he believe in. I like his music and what he feel me.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I went to go get my hair cut the other day. Well, I tried to. Because I went to a new barber shop and it was the barber that I normally go to, he wasn't there. And the other two motherfuckers that I know, they weren't there. So it's a new barber shop and two new barbers. One barber looked like the rapper, the baby.
The baby, yeah.
Yeah, looked like his father. And may his father rest in peace, because their baby father is deceased. But that nigga looked like a 50-year-old DaBaby. And then the other nigga that was cutting hair, this nigga looked like, no, fuck what he looked like. This nigga Jordans was tied up so tight. There was no way I was letting that motherfucker cut my hair. No way. Not with your Jordans tied up like that. You're a barber. Why are your Jordans tied up like you about to go hoop? No. So I got the fuck up and left. He might have just got done hooping. Fuck that. You're not cutting my shit. I'll just go down that bitch tomorrow when everybody in that motherfucker. If I gotta sit, I'll sit. But I wouldn't let that motherfucker touch me. He wasn't about to fucking cut my hair. And then like, he was in that bitch on some old, he was like bashing Obama and shit. Like, Obama ain't did shit for people. Obamacare ain't nothing but Medicaid, renamed. And I thought about it like, Medicaid?
Shit, I appreciate my Medicaid. Lena, shout out.
I'm like, Medicaid renamed?
But them be the motherfuckers.
Niggas can always get Medicaid.
Because they gotta pay out of pocket for some shit, so they wanna hate on the shit that's some for somebody else. Like, don't hate on them like they hustle. You don't know what the fuck they got going on.
And then the other nigga, he made a decent point. He was saying that Obamacare saved a lot of lives, and he should have just stayed there with it. He should have been like, Obamacare saved a lot of lives. There's a lot of black people that has Obamacare that wouldn't even have health care, and they know their ailments and they living longer. Period. No city girls. She was laughing at that. This nigga went on talking about this Obamacare shit. That shit help black people, generationally. Like, it just helped black people. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Generation.
I'm like, oh my god. So I got up and left.
I probably would have did the same thing.
I just didn't feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel comfortable. And then I'm like, this is what anxiety feels like. Has to be. But that shit had me feeling scared than I'm
I don't know, it's weird. People just weird. I hate when people engage me in their conversations.
What you mean?
Like when I went to White Castle, the guy gonna tell me, he like, you Indian? I'm like, no, I don't think so. My mama black. My daddy black, he just light skin. He like, no, the way your nose shape, you Indian. And shit, I was told the way my nose shape, I got white in me, so I don't know. Tell me something, sir. And it's like, sir, I don't even feel like talking to you. Why are you even talking to me?
So you don't like people talking to you?
Not really.
Pretty much.
I mean, you could talk, but talk about something that makes sense. The fuck you gonna tell me what I am?
So we got a deal, man. When you pick me up, you gotta have some horns playing, man.
Some who?
Horns.
Horns?
Yeah, I need to hear some motherfucking saxophones, some shit.
Like my vibe, bro.
Well, I don't want to hear the boom, bow, bow, bow. I don't want to hear that.
Why not?
What you mean, why not?
Get hype, bro.
Boom, bow, 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 get you hype.
Nah, that I don't know about boom, bow, bow.
You know you a high ass nigga. Tibba, young Tibba.
Young Tibba.
That's your name, fam.
It's not my own.
RNG Cell, aka Young Tibba.
Young Tibba.
That nigga.
AKA RNG.
Don't worry about me, man. RNG, man. What you mean?
RNG. Her ass was gone. Let me see.
You like me? Keep on saying that shit, girl.
Yeah, that's right. I hate your ass. You make me sick. I can't stand you. You act like a little boy instead of a grown ass man. I hate you.
Well, you know what? I hate your ass too.
Get the keys to my car, dog. You ain't going nowhere.
Get up off me, girl. See, there you go again. Bring your ass in here. Show off some of these fucking niggas. Get your ass back upstairs.
And this has been another episode of the Everybody Hates Sleep Show. I'm your host, Mac Maxwell. I want to thank my super special guest, RNG Cell, aka Young Tibba. Shout out my co-host, Low High London. Until next Friday.
If they just don't be lying to me every night, I'm trying, but I'm never right. Buying shit you never liked, too long, just make us wrong. Why even be together, right? We used to be lovers, now we used to each other, keep us choosing each other of us, excusing the other. And what's crazy is, soon as you fall back, they crawl back. Saying they sorry and want it all back. I feel like in myself in these situations. One thing I know, somebody gon' be mad at me if you say that. Cause maybe I've been for a I've been together for so long. Got me changing my own homes, but I'm single. Titles ain't shit if the story don't match it. Now you got an itch looking for a way to scratch it. Flirt online, hoping shorty don't catch it. Wow, discussing turning the puzzle. Then calling and cussing the person you put your trust in. You trying to take back something you already said. That's like giving CPR to something already dead. It is what it is, or it is what it isn't. Comes through to us is no longer sufficient. But I hit it well, in public I didn't yell. We got everybody fooled, but I think the kids can tell that the situation ain't the best. It ain't the worst, it's the times that I felt like this. It ain't my first, that alone got me like try harder. Why bother? One thing I know, somebody gon' be mad at me if you say that. Cause lately I've been feeling like I've lost together for so long. Got me changing in my own homes, but I'm single. Is it
Leave all that macho fucking package you got out on the radio today. Get the me.
this, Gina. That's how you want to leave me, right? I'm a man, Gina. I'm gonna be alright. This is childish. I want you. I don't even know why you still here. Step. Step. You won, baby.
What?
You won, damn.
And before we go, do you see how iconic that shit was? That whole little part, you could just listen to that shit, but you could picture the whole scene in your fucking head. That shit dope. We'll catch y'all next week.